Right now, we're joined by Dr. Kelly Victory, who's taking your calls at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Let's begin with Ron. Ron, you're on KABC. Hello.
Hey, you two. I just wanted to help your listeners out a little bit because, by my assessment, most of what you guys say about COVID-19 is either false or half-truths. Based on the fact that you omit things. Like, for instance, I don't know if the doctor's aware of this, but according to the best data out there, the medicine, the doctors have figured that there are certain comorbidities that, combined with COVID, killed people, like obesity and asthma and high blood pressure and et cetera, et cetera. Well, the best data says that approximately 40% of Americans have one of those comorbidities. And even more important is that half of that 40%, about 60 million people, don't know it. So the whole idea of saying, well, we'll just protect the people who are vulnerable and, suggest that will be the key to this whole thing is absurd because there's 60 million people out there who don't even know they have a comorbidity. And so that's why mask wearing and doing all of the things that the CDC says that we should be doing, it's not about you. It's not this small L libertarian point of view. It's about the people who catch it and give it to other people and give it to others. There's a chain. It's called community spread. I'm sure she's familiar with that term. And when you get to the end of it, you're going to find one of those 60 million people and kill them. And everybody in that chain who has not done their best to stop the spread is responsible for that person dying.
Let's let Dr. Kelly respond to that because we're up against a hard break.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, things like mask wearing have been proven, and if you take the time actually to look at the CDC's own website, you can read their meta-analysis on things like masks that came to the conclusion that masks do essentially nothing to stop the spread of a respiratory virus. We know that the people who are at risk can easily be protected, and if 60 million you think are at risk, that leaves roughly 275 million who aren't and can be out and about and running the country, getting the economy back up where it needs to be going while we protect those people. The same, by the way, as we've done for the millennium, as we've done from the beginning of time and our response to every other viral outbreak, of which this is one of many, many, and we've never done this in the past, and we don't need to be doing it now.
Dr. Kelly Victory, you are the best. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll do it again tomorrow.